name is Daniel. Given the importance of preserving Tibetan culture, what part, if any, does globalization and technology play as a help or hindrance in the future of the Tibetan culture?
This is a very complex question, and this complexity in our actual monastic life also, lot of discussion is going on. Do every monk should have a mobile phone or laptop or iPad? And these are very handy and useful for information, getting information and disseminating information, educating people, so on and so forth. And many people say, no, these are the very hindrance to the preservation of culture, the morality and the ethics. So I don't think there is any blanket answer. Modernity has give us tremendous good things. All the digital system, communication, information revolution, and we are able to go everywhere, and in the health, in the many other things. So we should not consider these are hindrance to the preservation of ancient culture or ancient value. This is my personal view. Many people may not agree to that, although I am not an advocate of modernity. Now, having said all this, I will deal with this question in two different ways. 20 years back, when I was in Banaras, we used to discuss all these things. At that time, I think it's 30 years back, in the 1970s, the first generation of computers are coming, and the people say that these are not good for tradition learning or tradition culture. And I was the first person to introduce computer in Sarnath Institute. Even at that time, Banaras Hindu University did not have a computerization, and we started computerization. So at that time, we coined a kind of a slogan, selective acceptance for ultimate rejection. We have to accept selectively all the modern facilities, but ultimately we shall have to think not to become slave of this. The computer must be a facility to me. It should not become boss to me. A cell phone should be my facility, my aid, not my boss, not my entire controller. So that means I must maintain the mindset that I can live all without this. My life cannot be destroyed if you take away my laptop or take away my cell phone or take away my iPad. I should not become incapable of doing anything, handicapped. So if it is there, it's good. So that is all mindset. So when it goes to your mindset, then it will be hindrance. It doesn't catch to your mindset, it is a facility. It is an aid, good facility. So this is my viewpoint. And again this question, the Tibetan culture should not preserve because of it is Tibetan culture. The Tibetan culture is relevant to the modern human society, then I think we need not worry about it, it will maintain. If it becomes irrelevant to the modern society, then we may make any effort, it will not survive. So the first way what I am trying to say is that any cultural, any tradition which can be preserved with a little bit of effort if it remains relevant to the human society. When it becomes irrelevant to the human society, then you cannot preserve it, whatever effort you may have done. So in this background, if it is the Tibet culture remain relevant to the human society, then all the modernity cannot destroy it. We can use it comfortably. But again here the caution is that these facilities should not be overpower to your mindset. And particularly the modernity's most evil, the modern civilization's most evil thing is the habit input in the humanity for comparison and competition. And the comparison and competition is the cause of all modern evils. The competition destroys the cooperation, and competition destroys the ground of compassion and respect the other. So this mindset doesn't come to our mind. If we manage the habit of comparison and competition, then I think all modern facilities are good.